Here's 3rd and 10. Hurts will try it again. That is brought in at the 10. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here's Barkley. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
Now here's 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Barkley. Hard running, close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. Saquon, and he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
4 yards.
Hurts now. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 2. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins. Here's 2nd and 2 as we are ready to get back underway. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. Mixon has the 1st down and more. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. It's good for a Texans 1st down. On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
So, a couple of 1st downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. Once again, it's Chubb. He'll manage only a couple. Reed Blankenship coming up from his safety spot to make the stop. From the 43, here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw, Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Byron Young that time, getting in there to bring him down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. down. They picked up a quarter of the field. A gain of 25.
First down.
2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. First and 10. Stroud going to set up the throw. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. It is 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. Now he takes off.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
It's 3rd and 4. Stroud to throw. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. Here's Stroud. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. But it works out as they convert on 4th down. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime.
Here we go. 18. What's up? 11.
They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Sidney Brown, they're on the tackle.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, we're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. It is brought in the end zone. Down. Touchdown, Houston.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. Avery Williams on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the 3rd quarter begins. Here's Williams on the return. Now an open opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
73. No, Tiger Hornet. Delta.
To throw, Hurts. Headed left, buying time. He'll get rid of it and complete it. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
First down.
Hey, 73.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Miami. Delta.
Now a give to Barkley, running right. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Out of bounds at the 37-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself. Know your worth. My actions beat louder than my words.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he'll take it on in. Devontae Smith, touchdown, Eagles.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Braxton Berrios now to bring it back. Oh, he's now a hit, and he lost the football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds. You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
He's looking for Joe Mixon coming out of the backfield. And 3rd down coming up.
Yards to go.
Oh, eh?
Now, Stroud. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. He's going to have a Texans 1st down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
1st down, Texans.
To throw, it's Stroud. He locates the open man. That's Christian Kirk. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up 1st and goal.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the 2nd half.
Mixon is into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Houston.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the 2nd half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this 2nd half started. Fair Bear able to add the extra point, and the Texans will move out to a 14-7 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Williams now to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Good, set. 180, 180. Delta.
Play action. Here's Hurts. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Delta, set. Delta.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Hurts to the air on first down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 6.
They need to get it to the 27. This is third down. Here's Hurts. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 17 yards on that play. Good for an Eagles first down.
The fullback is kind of the last of a dying breed, but we see them used occasionally in the run game. But man, when you have a guy that you can target in the passing game, it just adds one more layer for a defense to have to worry about.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
quick, right? 19.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
4 yards to go.
Here we go. Swap. Love it, swap.
To throw is Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
The thing is, the offense comes to the sideline now. The quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
That's taken in, and he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
First down.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
All right. Tony.
On the ground, it's Mixon as we begin the 4th quarter. And he broke through the initial contact, lines up, getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. That one hauled in. It's complete. Gain of 13 for number 13. And a 1st down.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You're going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 4. They'll run it straight ahead with Chubb. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. A massive play here. Late, tie game, 3rd down. And he's in. Take down. Touchdown, Texans. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. On the return, it's Williams. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. His tight end, Goddard. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 39 yards.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket, and great example of it here.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Eagles. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. Here's Berrios on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st down.
On the quick, right?
Jump. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
Here's Chubb. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
On 2nd down, Stroud. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that is incomplete.
It's a tough incompletion right there. It feels like that down was their only chance to extend this possession enough to end this game in regulation. I think the smart move here now is you have to punt this ball away. You cannot risk a 4th down failure and give your opponent a short field to get a chance to win it themselves.
So here it is, 4th down and 10. Here's Stroud. He's got a man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Texans 1st down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18. They'll stick to the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now, timeout call. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try from here. Well, this might be one final heave to the end zone. So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This to win the game. So the Eagles will use their 1st timeout here. So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This one he's got to have. That's long enough, and it's good! On target from long range. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away 3-point victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire